This is the topic that we will talk about today. We're going to talk about listing all possible outcomes. If you, by the way, understand the previous two lessons, everything left is going to be so easy because we're just repeating things in probabilities. So in this lesson today, we're just going to learn how to list and write all the possible outcomes that might get if we do two events at the same time. So here, the main outcome, again, as I told you, is to write all the possible outcomes of two events happening at the same time. So for example here, if you throw two dice together, you know what's the dice. If you have two dice and you want to throw them together, what is the probability of getting a double six, like six in the first dice and six in the other dice? So to decide that, you can't do it like mentally, but and later on, by doing a lot of questions about throwing two dice together, it's going to be so easy for you how to to give the probability of any possible event. So here we need, since we're doing two things together, each one has different numbers. So let's imagine that one of the dice is blue, the other one is red. So as you see here, so here you have the numbers of the blue dice. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the numbers that we get from the first dice. And the other column here, the red dice color, numbers of the red dice. So here are the possible outcomes of the other dice. It doesn't matter where to put the red or the blue. We are just using, we're just organizing the dice. You put one above, the other one to the left side. And then you start look at the outcomes. So here, if you look at the first outcome here, this one with one, it means you might get one from one dice and one from the other dice. Okay, if you get one with two, you get one from the red dice, and the other dice you will have the face two. There is also two, one. Be careful, one with two, two with one, they are like the same, but here the two is from the red dice, the one from the other dice. So the ordering is very important when you need to write your outcomes. If you look at this one here, for example, 4 with 3. As you see, 4 comes from the red dice, the face of the red dice. 3 comes from the blue dice, the face of the blue dice, and so on for all the possible outcomes. There is a definition that was new for you. It says this table here shows that there are 36 mutually exclusive outcomes. What do we mean by mutually exclusive outcomes? It's actually the outcomes that outcomes are mutually exclusive if only one of them can happen. We can't have two things at the same time. It's like 1 with 2 and 2 with 1. We can't have them at the same time. We either get 1 from the red dice, 2 from the blue dice, or 2 from the red dice, 1 from the blue dice. So here, if the dice thrown fairly, the outcomes are equally likely. What do we mean by the word fairly? If you remember, fairly means both dice have the same size. We're not going to have one small dice, the other one is big dice. Both dice with the edges are like straight edges, not broken dice, whatever. So both dice should be exactly the same with no difference between them. So this is how to be fair. And you are throwing them at the same time again. Okay, so what we need in the question, if you threw the dice What is the probability of getting a double 6? A double 6 like 6 with 6. 6 from the blue dice and 6 from the red dice. So this is it. We can see it in the end here, in the end of the table. Oops. This is it. This is 6 with 6. Okay? How many? Is there any other 6 and 6? No, this is the only option. So we have 1, as we learned in the last time, to write the probability, you write how many times you get your event over all the possible outcomes. So if you look inside the table, there are 36 possible outcomes might be given or get. We might get. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. If you count them all, you get 36. So the probability of getting, you can write it like this. The probability of getting 6 with 6 is 1 over 36. You don't need to write it as a decimal. 1 over 36 is enough. Okay? Now, same question. 2 fair dice are thrown and the scores are added. What's the probability of scoring a total of 8, less than 8, 8 or more? Again, first of all, you have to write your table organized in a clear handwriting. So what we need is, this is the first dice here, the first dice, and the other side here we have the second dice. Okay, what we need inside is the total. Now look here, we have 1 from the first dice with 1 from the second dice, so 1 plus 1 is 2. Here, 2 from the first dice with 1 from the second dice, so 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1, 4. So you need the total, the sum. So let's see, there are some students are raising their hands. Yalla, Lien Ar'ar, the first one, Lien. What's the probability of scoring a total of 8, only 8?
It's 5 out of 36.
Yes, excellent. So see, how many 8s do we have? There's 1,
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 out of all the possible outcomes together is 36. Yes, excellent, Lean. By the way, 36 outcomes because in the first dice we have 6 and in the other dice we have 6. So to know the total possible outcomes, you just do 6 times 6, which is 36. Okay, thank you, Lean. Let's go to another one. Omar Abu Abed.
Yes.
Yes, Omar.
Less than 8
Yes.
is 20 over 36.
Less than 8, it means you need all these numbers. All of them are less than 8. So if you count them all, it's 21 out of 36. Okay? طبعا, where did we get 7 over 12 from? Simplifying. You can just do like that.
Dividing them by 3.
Excellent. 21 divided by 3, you get 7. And 36 divided by 3, you get 12. Again, if you don't try the simplest form, it's okay in the probabilities. Thank you, Omar. Let's go now to Tala. Guys, mute yourself, please. Tala al-Qaq.
8 or more, it's 15 out of 36.
Yes, 8 or more. So you need the 8s with what's more than 8. So you need all these. So if you count them all together, you get 15 over 36. By simplifying it, it's 5 over 12. So it's very important to give your outcomes. Your outcomes are not given all the time for you. The table, I mean, is not going to be given for you. Sometimes you need to draw the table to find the probabilities. Okay, let's go to question 3 here. Guys, please, who answered, don't raise your hands again. Now, يلا, let's go to question 3. Who would like to answer this question? Ali Al-Khawaja.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Ali.
Shen throws 2 dice and adds the numbers together.
Yeah.
What is the most likely possible total? Find the probability that the total will be.
Okay, first let's just show our table. It's going to be the same table that we used now. 2 dice with the total of them. Oops, stuck. Here is it.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one. What is the most likely possible total? We don't need probability. What's the most likely possible total?
The 7.
It's the 7, yes. We can see that number 7 shown the most of times. So the most possible total is 7. Thank you, Ali.
You're welcome.
Lien Al-Koumi.
What's the least likely possible total?
Yeah.
It's 2 and 12.
2 and 12. Yes, we have only 1 2 and only 1 12. So those both outcomes are the least possible, the least likely possible total. Okay, thank you, Lien. Yalla, let's go to part C of the question. Yalla, Ragad, Idris.
Find the probability that the total will be 2. It is 1 out of 36.
Yes, excellent. So how many 2s do we have? There's only 1 2. This is it. Okay, so how many 2? 1 out of all the possible outcomes, it's 36. Thank you. Another one. Sarah Razem.
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
Less than 7, there are
Yeah.
21 out of 36.
Less? No, not less than 7. We are in D.
Oh, 7?
Yes, exactly 7.
Yeah. 7, it's 6.
How many 7s do we have? There's
6.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of?
36.
6 out of 36. And you can simplify it if you want to write it in simplest form. What do you get if you simplify it?
Also 6.
1 over 6.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's just see. 1 over, no, part, that's part C, and this is part, yes, this is part D. 6 over 36, which is 1 over 6. Okay, let's go to the next one. Habib.
Yes, teacher.
Hi, Habib, yalla.
An odd number.
No, part E. Less than 7.
And 7. 15 over 21. 15 over 36.
Excellent. 15 over 36. The totals that or the numbers, the sum that's less than 7 are these numbers. How many sum are there? 15 by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, it's 15. So this is my mistake here. It's supposed to be 15. So this one here. Okay, this one here supposed to be 15. Okay, part F is already shown here, an odd number, so we just need the odd numbers. The odd numbers here are 3. You have 3. 3 is odd. This also odd, and the 5s are odd numbers. All the 7 together, and the 9 and the 11. So if you count them all, it's 18 over 36. If you simplify it, it's 1 over 2. Type the last part. Joud Al-Khawaja. Let me just mute this one here. Yalla, Joud.
A prime number.
Yeah.
15 out of 36.
What are the prime numbers in this table
2
here?
and 3 and 5 and 7 and 11.
Yes, excellent. The prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. So all
So
of
the
them
15.
together, 15. Let's
Yeah,
just-
so we divide by 3.
yes. So طبعا again, no need to write your answer in simplest form if the question didn't mention. So it's 16.
It's 5 out of 12 in simplest form.
Yes. Type. Let's go to another question here. Question number 4.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, Sarah.
In the previous slide, the odd numbers are 19, not 18.
Wait. Let's go to the previous one. Don't know what's wrong with the PowerPoint today. But I'm gonna stop sharing and share it again because it's stuck. Where? Here?
Yeah,
The what? The odd numbers?
yeah.
Let's count the odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, not 19.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go to the next slide here. Razi throws 2 dice. Find the probability that the numbers are the same and the difference between the 2 numbers is 2. يلا زينة الجوهري.
Find the numbers.
Sorry, Zena.
The numbers that are the same.
Yeah. So first we need to show the results. This is our table here. It keeps going down.
The same table.
It's gonna be no. Here we're talking about find the probability that the numbers are the same. We're not giving the total or the sum, only the outcomes of throwing.
Yes. They are 6 out of 36.
6 numbers the same out of 36. Yes, excellent.
In the simplest form, it will be 1 out of 6 when we divide it by 6.
Yes, these are the outcomes that are the same. 1 with 1, 2 with 2, 3 with 3, and so on. And altogether 6 out of 36 in simplest form, 1 over 36. Excellent, Zaina. Yalla, the other part, Lin Al-Kumi.
The difference between the 2 numbers is 2.
Yeah.
We have 2 and 4, 3 and 5 and 4 and 6. And also 3 to 1, 4 to 2, 5 to 3, and 6 to 4.
Yes, but you have to be careful. You're gonna use both 2 with 4 and 4 with 2 because again, these are mutually exclusive outcomes.
So it's 8 out of 36.
Yes, excellent. So 4 minus 2 is 2. And also 6 minus 4 is 2. And 5 minus 3 is 2. So you need to use 2 with 4, 4 with 2. Here we have 2 outcomes. 6 with 4, 4 with 6, another 2 outcomes. 5 with 3, 3 with 5. So another 2 outcomes. So altogether, we have 6 outcomes out of 36. We also have 1 with 3 and 3 with 1. This is our answer. Let's just 8 outcomes out of 36 in simplest form, 2 over 9. Okay. We have this question here. The carry spins a coin and throws a dice. So he's doing, he have 2 things, a coin and a dice. One possible outcome is a head and 6. So he might get head from the coin and 6 from the dice. Part A, show that there are 12 mutually exclusive outcomes and list them in a table. I'm not going to ask you to answer it. I'm going to show you the table. Okay, again, remember, mutually exclusive means that the ordering is very important. The outcomes both can't happen at the same time. You either get head with 6 or 6 with head. So this is our table. Look, you might get head with 1 or head with 2 from the dice, head with 3 from the dice, head with 4 from the dice, head with 5, head with 6. Same thing for the tails, tail with 1, tail with 2, tail with 3, and so on. So these are all the possible outcomes that you might get. Now, part B, find the probability that the score is a tail and a 1. Haneen.
1 out of 12.
Yes, excellent. Tail with 1, this is it. There's only this one, which is 1
Yeah.
out of all the
12.
outcomes, 12, excellent. So this is our answer, 1 out of 12. Okay, the double I, a head and an even number. I see the same students are raising their hands again. Type, let's go to Sarah Razem again.
It is 2 out of 12. No, 4
Why?
out of 12.
Why 4?
Teacher, because
Head with even. What are the even numbers?
there's 2 also.
So
2, 4, and 6.
exactly, head with 2 or head with 4 or head with 6. So altogether, how many outcomes?
3.
3 out of
6.
12.
12.
Yes, 3 out of 12 or 1/4 as simplest form. Yalla, the last part of this question. Yes, Nada?
A tail and a 5 or a 6. It's
Tail
2.
and a 5 or a 6. Yani it's like tail with 5 or tail with 6.
It's 2 out of 12.
Yes, excellent. It's 2 out of 12, which is 1/6 in simplest form. Okay. Yalla, another question here. Yalla, who'd like to read the question and start solving it? Same students again. Type. I'm gonna choose Omar Abu Abed again.
Alicia has 2 3-sided spinners. One shows the numbers 1 1 3. The other shows the numbers 2 3 5.
Yes.
Copy and complete the table to show the total scores of the 2 spinners.
Yes. So, do you see
total?
where I'm pointing, Omar?
Oh yes.
Yalla, what should be written here?
3.
Okay, so it's 3, and here
4.
4,
6.
6. So see, we're adding 5 with 1, 6, and then the bottom
3 4 6.
3 4 6, and the last row
5 6 8.
Yes, excellent, Omar. This is how we fill our table. We just write the numbers of one spinner and the numbers of the other spinner, and we add them together. These are our outcomes. Thank you, Omar. So let's go to Tala again.
B, find the probability of a total of 3.
Yeah.
I 3. 2 out of 9.
Yes, 2 out of 9 possible outcomes in all. Okay, Tala, thank you. Yalla, another one. Hamad Haddad.
Yes, hi teacher.
Hi.
Okay, in C, or in B or
B double I.
Okay. Find the probability of a total of 6. The total of 6. Just
Look at your table. How many 6 do you have?
2. No, 3 out of 9.
3 out of 9. Yes, excellent. Which is 1/3 in simplest form. Thank you, Yella. The last 2 questions, Ragad, again. 5 or more.
Find the probability of total 5 or more. It is 5 out of 9.
Yes, we have 5 and 3 6s and the 8, so all of them is 5 out of 9. And the last part, an even number. يلا جود الخواجة.
Should I answer?
Yes.
You unmuted me.
Yeah.
Yeah. An even number, it's 6 out of 9, and simplest form, 2 out of 3.
Yes, excellent. Good. So this is it. How many numbers are even as a sum? 6 numbers, 4, 4, 6, 6, 6, and 8. So 6 numbers out of 9, which is 2/3. We have a lot of questions about them. They are all like the same idea repeated here, like 2 dice. We are multiplying the product, multiplying the numbers by each other. So we're finding the products inside. So you just inside the table, you don't add, you just do 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, 3 times 1 is 3, and same thing for the rest. So we're not gonna do this. That is everything for today. We couldn't do the other lessons, so it's okay. Tomorrow we will try to cover it and revise quickly the transformations.
Teacher, Monday is we have no classes on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Monday is the last day. No, Monday is the last day.
Okay.
خلاص. You don't have any other classes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Type. You can leave, guys. But if there's anyone having any question, you can just stay and raise your hand. If you don't have questions, you can go. Okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.